Hello guys, welcome back to the channel once again. Today I'm super mega excited to be sharing this video with you guys because today we're gonna be talking about the long awaiting happy ending that we all been waiting for. Yes, Bette and Tina finally got married. And if you guys have watched their journey starting, when they first started at the L word, you will know that this is something that we all been waiting for. They went through a lot, but they finally had their moment, and they are finally on the same page, and they are happy together. Before we get into more details, please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and let me know your thoughts down below in the comments regarding this happy ending that we all been waiting for. And I also want to say, let me know your thoughts down below in the comments regarding the whole wedding ceremony and episode 10 of season 3. To be honest, a lot went on, but today I just want to focus on the happy ending because I feel like this one needs a whole individual video. So let's get right into it. So basically, at the beginning of the season, you can see that Bette and Tina, they were trying to co-parent and help their daughter Angie with college and this new journey in her life. But then Bette realized that Tina is the love of her life, so she went after Tina. They actually went through a very rough period in the beginning of the season, but eventually they figured it out, and Bette decided to move away with Tina so that they can go and live in Canada. So they are happily there, but then they returned in the picture. They was actually absent for a couple of episodes, but when they returned in the picture, they were actually going to support their daughter Angie on this project that she was doing for her college. And they just wanted to support their daughter, and everything didn't go as planned because they found out that their daughter was dealing with her professor, and they went through a whole situation regarding that. But at the end of the night, on episode 9 of season 3, Tina and Bette finally had that conversation, and they realized that they're gonna be with one another for the rest of their lives. And Tina was actually the one that says to Bette, why don't we just get married? And at that moment, Bette was already ready to propose to her, but she wanted to do it in the right way at the dinner, and that's exactly what didn't happen because they ended up getting to this whole altercation with Angie. So they just went to get some burgers, and during their conversation, Bette actually takes out the ring and she proposes to Tina. What a beautiful moment it was for them, just them two alone having burgers. Very unexpected proposal because that's not what how Bette actually wanted to do it, but she had to do it because she felt like it was the right moment to do it. So they ended up getting engaged, and and that's the moment where we know the happy ending that we all been waiting for is arriving. So at the beginning of episode 10, they're getting the wedding together. All their friends help them with a very specific thing, and to bring all the wedding together and make the wedding happen because it happened very fast. And everybody kind of pitched in and everything was going well. And one thing I also wanted to point out actually is that, if you guys don't remember, Bette ex Pippa, she was actually back in the picture, and she looks like she and Sophie are getting it on. It looked like they were flirting, they made out, they had this whole moment of them together. Like, that was one couple that really caught me by surprise because I never saw that hookup coming, but yes, they did. So I guess Pippa and Sophie are now a thing. So what actually ends up happening in the beginning of episode 10, they at the wedding, planning everything to get married. But besides all the drama that went on with Tess and Shane and Sophie and Pippa and Gigi and Nat and Dani and her new situation and Dri, I just want to focus on the couple. So what ended up happening is that Bette and Tina, they ended up getting into refrigerated and end up actually getting stuck in it, and they had to call the firefighters to help them out. But during that moment while they were stuck, they actually had the conversation, and Bette and Tina finally opened to one another because Bette, if you guys see how she is right now, she's very more contained, very more calm, because she told Tina that she doesn't want to be the person that she used to be. So she has to hold in a lot of anger, a lot of expressions, because she doesn't want to scare Tina away, because she knows that's one of the things that went wrong in the relationship previously. So she's trying to fix that. But then Tina Tina did this very beautiful thing. Like she told her, no, I want you to be you, you know, I don't want you to put yourself in a box because you are afraid to lose me. Like, this is it, like me and you, we are forever, you know, together forever, but I want you to be you. Because the way that Bette was, you know, handling the situation about them being stuck in the fridge was like, why are you so calm? You're not normally this calm. Like, show me emotions, show me that you anger. And finally Bette was like, okay, you want me to be me, I'm gonna be me then. And then they found out the way to get out of the refrigerator, and then, you know, they finally had this beautiful ceremony. Angie and her boyfriend, you know, her teacher boyfriend, ended up breaking up because he's just a whole another situation also. And they had ended up having this beautiful ceremony where they said their vow to one another. But before that, a whole nother situation also happened with Shane and Tess, but there's a whole nother story for a whole nother video. And they ended up having this beautiful ceremony where they confess each other love, and we were just like, wow, the moment is finally here, because they had a long journey since the beginning of the L word, when, you know, Bette cheated on Tina also almost got married to another person, and then having Angie, and then it was just a lot of going on. And the fact that they finally have this happy moment is so good. And it was also very surprising for me, because I thought they wouldn't come back in the picture, because they only been in like four episodes. The rest of the episodes they was actually absent. So now after episode 10, I don't feel like they're gonna be back in the picture again, because I feel like they finally have sealed that book on this new, you know, on this new chapter in their lives, you know. So I feel like now they're gonna start focusing on other couples to see how other couples are gonna develop and how are they gonna end, since this is the season finale. So we guess Bette and Tina, they are checked, they're out of the way, they have the happy ending, they have their family, they conquered love, you know, everything that they had to go through in order to get to where they are now, they conquer it, and they are happy. And I am so happy for them, and the way that the writers went about their story. Because if you guys, like I already said in the beginning of the video, if you guys have watched their journey, you would understand why this is, you know, the most awaiting moment in the L word, you know, history. So I'm really happy for that. And I also want to say, hopefully Tess and Shane can figure out this situation, because Tess, she just had a relapse, and Shane is doing Shane what she always does. So I really hope that they can figure that out and come to a healthy, according situation, because at the end of the day they are still business partners. And now that Dani moved on, and now Dani found out that Gigi and Ned are engaged, so that's a whole nother situation that I will feel like we will see more of that in the upcoming episodes. But what can I say, the beginning of the season wasn't very good to me. I thought it would be very boring, but like the last couple of episodes, you know, 8, 9 and 10 are like they're really upgrading it, and it's just getting better and better. So I'm really excited to see what's gonna happen in the upcoming episodes. So yes guys, that's basically it. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments regarding the happy ending of Bette and Tina. What would you rate their wedding ceremony from 1 to 10? Me personally, I would definitely rate it like a 10 out of a 10, just because it's a long awaited moment. And I really hope that in like they can really hopefully in the future do a reboot, you know. Maybe yes, maybe not, but yes guys, that's basically it. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and goodbye.